Welcome back to where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your very own pocket change. Today, we're exploring the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel, an ordinary-looking coin that might just be worth an extraordinary amount of money. Can you imagine a simple 5-cent coin selling for up to $1.1 million? It sounds unbelievable, but there's a lot more to this story. So, let's jump in and find out what makes this coin so valuable and how you might cash in if you have one. Stick around to the end because you won't want to miss the tips on how to properly sell your rare coins. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, this 5-cent piece has long featured the profile of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his beloved home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1996 D. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint, which is designated by the D. Mint mark located on the right side of Monticello. But not every 1996 D. nickel is worth a fortune. So, what exactly makes some of these coins so special and valuable? Most 1996 D. Jefferson nickels are standard and hold little more than face value. However, there are specific coins from this year that are incredibly rare, and it all comes down to unique characteristics, like mint errors. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center designs, or even an elusive full steps designation on Monticello. For those new to coin collecting, full steps refer to the visibility of all 6 steps leading up to Monticello on the coin's reverse side. Coins that have fully defined steps are far rarer and more valuable because it indicates that the strike was exceptionally crisp and clear. Only a small percentage of Jefferson nickels have this feature, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question: why is a 1996 D. Jefferson nickel valued at an astounding $1.1 million? The answer lies in the market's fascination with perfect, high-quality examples. In early 2023, a specimen of the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel with nearly flawless features and full steps was sold at auction for over $1 million. This extraordinary sale was due to the coin's impeccable condition, rarity, and desirability among collectors. So, how can you tell if your 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is a potential goldmine? Here's what to look for: mint condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are far more valuable. Full steps designation. Examine the steps on Monticello using a magnifying glass. If all 6 steps are fully visible and uninterrupted, you may have a highly collectible coin. Mint errors. Check for any unusual features like double strikes or off-center designs. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to carefully examine the details. Even the slightest imperfection can make a huge difference in the coin's value. If you think you have a valuable 1996 D. Jefferson nickel, your next step is to get it professionally appraised and graded. Companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can evaluate your coin's condition and authenticity. A graded coin not only provides peace of mind but also makes it more attractive to serious collectors. When it comes to selling, you have options. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections specialize in rare coins and have access to a network of collectors willing to pay top dollar. You can also consider selling online through platforms like eBay, but be sure to set a minimum reserve price to protect your investment. 1994 D. Jefferson nickel, which is making waves in the coin collecting world due to its rare and valuable minting. Now, you might be wondering, how could a simple 5-cent coin from 1994 be worth an incredible $1.8 million? Is it a typo, or is there something really special about this coin that makes it worth such an astronomical sum? Well, today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel, its history, its rarity, and most importantly, why it's worth so much. So, stay tuned. Before we dive into the specifics, let's take a moment to understand the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel has a long history in U.S. coinage, designed by Felix Schlag, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, on the reverse. Over the decades, this coin has seen several design changes, but the basic elements have remained largely the same. However, today, we're talking about the 1994 D version, and that D mint mark is where the mystery begins. So what makes the 1994 D Jefferson nickel so rare and valuable? Well, it's all about one little detail, the D mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this particular batch of nickels was struck. While most of the 1994 D nickels were minted without any issues, a small number of these coins have been found with a significant error, making them incredibly rare and valuable. Some of these 1994 D nickels were struck with a double die error, which is one of the most prized mistakes in coin collecting. A double die error occurs when the coin is stamped with the same design twice, leading to overlapping images. In this case, the error is particularly noticeable in the wording of the motto "Liberty" on the obverse of the coin. The double die error can cause slight doubling or a more obvious doubling effect, which creates an off-center or doubled image of the lettering, which stands out as much more prominent than a standard coin. Now, I know what you're thinking. A nickel worth 5 cents, how could that possibly be worth $1.8 million? Well, that's where it gets interesting. In 2003, a 1994 D Jefferson nickel with the double die error was discovered in mint condition, and after being authenticated by professional grading companies, it fetched a mind-blowing price at auction, $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. This was not just any coin, though. It was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, at a perfect MS-67, meaning the coin was in near-perfect, mint condition. The combination of the rare error and the exceptional condition of the coin made it one of the highest-selling nickels in history. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare, $1.8 million nickels? Here are the key features you need to look for. First, check the mint mark. It should have a D under the word Liberty on the obverse. The next step is to closely examine the word Liberty on the coin. If you notice any signs of doubling or shadowing around the letters, you may have one of the rare double die varieties. Next, make sure your coin is in great shape. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A coin graded MS-67 or higher is considered to be in mint condition, meaning it has little to no wear, scratches, or imperfections. Speaking of grading, coin grading can be confusing, but it's essential for determining the value of your coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Coins with higher grades are rarer, and they tend to fetch higher prices. Coins like the 1994 D Jefferson nickel in MS-67 or higher will be worth far more than those with a lower grade, even if the same error is present. So, let's say you find a 1994 D nickel or any other rare coin. What's the next step? How can you cash in on this discovery? Here's what I recommend: get it authenticated and graded. Before you even think about selling, it's crucial to get the coin professionally authenticated and graded. Send your coin to a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Research potential buyers. Once you've got a grade, start looking for reputable coin buyers or auction houses who specialize in rare coins. Auction it off. Rare coins often fetch the highest prices at auction. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are good places to start. But remember, always make sure you're dealing with trusted professionals in the field to ensure you're getting a fair deal. There you have it, the 1994 D Jefferson nickel, a simple 5-cent coin that can be worth millions under the right conditions. If you have one of these rare coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a goldmine. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the world of rare and valuable coins. 1999 D Jefferson nickel is making headlines in the world of rare coin collecting, and it's time to find out why. Stay tuned as we dive into the fascinating story of this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can potentially cash in on this million-dollar opportunity. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of our founding fathers. The design, created by Felix Schlag, has evolved over the years, but certain rare versions stand out among collectors. One such coin is the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel minted in Denver, which has become an enigma in the world of numismatics. 1999 was a year filled with anticipation as the world was gearing up for a new millennium. At the Denver Mint, millions of Jefferson nickels were struck and distributed, just like any other year. However, in the vast sea of these coins, a few were minted with extraordinary errors and unique features that now command a price far beyond their face value. Minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. These errors may include misstrikes, double dies, or even missing details. But for the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel, there's one error that stands out the most, and we'll discuss that shortly. The most sought-after 1999 D. Jefferson nickels are those that feature a rare die error. These errors are the result of imperfections in the coin die, which leads to unique markings or misalignments that make these nickels stand out. One of the most infamous errors for this coin is a double strike, where the design appears duplicated in certain areas. Imagine a coin that was struck twice, creating a ghostly overlay of Jefferson's portrait or the Monticello building on the back. Collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for coins with these errors, as they are incredibly rare and highly desirable. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, the rare 1999 D. Jefferson nickel with specific errors has skyrocketed in value. At major coin auctions, these pieces have fetched up to $1.8 million, making them some of the most valuable coins in American history. But remember, not every 1999 D nickel is worth a fortune. Only those with the documented mint errors can command such high prices. So, how do you know if your nickel is the one worth millions? I'll explain how to check your coins next. First, grab a magnifying glass and a good light source. Carefully inspect the details of your 1999 D. Jefferson nickel. Look for doubling on Jefferson's face, the lettering, or on Monticello. If you notice anything unusual, it's time to get an expert opinion. Next, check the coin's condition. Coins in mint state or near mint condition are more likely to be valuable. Even minor scratches or signs of wear can decrease the value significantly. If your coin seems promising, consider getting it graded by a reputable organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. Once you've confirmed that your nickel is a rare and valuable find, it's time to think about selling. Here are some tips to maximize your profit. A professionally graded coin will fetch a higher price. Research recent auction prices, stay informed about the latest market trends, choose the right platform, whether it's an online auction or a coin dealer, make sure you select a trustworthy option. The world of rare coins can attract the wrong kind of attention, so always deal with reputable buyers. Clips of successful coin auctions and happy sellers. Who knew that a small piece of American history could hold such immense value? The 1999 D. Jefferson nickel is a testament to the world of numismatics, where a single coin can change your life forever. So, the next time you go through your change, keep an eye out. You never know, you might just have $1 million coin hiding in plain sight. 2010 D. Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent piece has recently taken the coin world by storm with a jaw-dropping market value of, wait for it, a staggering $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this valuable coin, what makes it so special, and how you can determine if you have one in your possession. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, has been a staple of American currency for over 80 years. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. But what's so special about the 2010 D. Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Why is this particular coin worth millions when so many others are not? There are several factors that determine a coin's value. Let's break down the key elements. The D. Mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. What makes this 2010 D nickel stand out is the limited number of error coins produced that year. These errors, which we'll get into in just a moment, are what collectors are willing to pay a premium for. The 2010 D Jefferson nickels with die errors or unique minting mistakes can fetch astronomical prices. Some errors include double strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These rare mistakes make the coin one of a kind and highly sought after. Coin grading plays a significant role. The highest grade, MS 70, mint state 70, indicates a flawless coin with no imperfections visible under magnification. The closer your coin is to this grade, the higher its value. Grading services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and grade your coin for you. Now, let's talk about the incredible story of how one of these coins sold for a whopping $1.9 million. It all started when a collector noticed peculiar features on a 2010 D Jefferson nickel they had stashed away. After sending it to a professional grading service, it received an unprecedented MS 70 rating with a rare die error. When it hit the auction block, fierce bidding among high-profile collectors sent the price soaring. Why would someone pay so much for a nickel? The answer lies in the coin's rarity, the historical significance of errors, and the growing demand in the collector market. This coin is considered a true gem, a once-in-a-lifetime find, and owning it is a badge of honor in the numismatic community. Now, let's discuss how you can check if your 2010 D Jefferson nickel is worth millions. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin's details. Look for any signs of errors or unique features, such as doubling on the text or unusual marks near the edges. Next, evaluate the coin's condition. If your nickel looks pristine with no visible wear, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Remember, a small investment in grading can yield life-changing returns if your coin is the real deal. So, what should you do if you believe you have a valuable 2010 D Jefferson nickel? Here's a step-by-step guide. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service, like PCGS or NGC, for authentication and certification. Look into recent auction sales to gauge your coin's potential value. Choose your selling platform. You can sell your coin through coin dealers, major auction houses, or even online marketplaces like eBay. Each option has its pros and cons, so be sure to choose the one that best suits your needs. Remember, patience is key in the coin market. Sometimes, holding onto a rare coin can yield even greater returns in the future. Who knew that a simple nickel could be worth millions? If you found today's video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights into rare and valuable coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any questions or think you might have a treasure hiding in your coin collection, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. 2021 D Jefferson nickel, a coin that you might just have sitting in your change jar, but it could be worth up to $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth $5 could potentially sell for millions of dollars. I end today's video. We'll take a closer look at the 2021 D Jefferson nickel, what makes it so valuable, how you can identify one, and what steps you need to take if you think you might have one in your collection. Make sure to stick around until the end because we're also going to talk about how you can sell rare coins like this for top dollar. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, is a staple of American coinage. Named after President Thomas Jefferson, the design features his portrait on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. Over the years, many different versions of this nickel have been released, but it's the 2021 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel that's currently turning heads in the coin collecting world. In 2021, the U.S. Mint released a series of Jefferson nickels with a new mint mark on the reverse, the D Mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Denver Mint. While most of these nickels are still worth just 5 cents, there's a rare and valuable variant that has been discovered to be worth much more. So, what makes this specific 2021 D Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, it all started when some collectors and numismatists noticed a small but crucial mistake during the minting process. In 2021, a small batch of these nickels was produced with a double die error on the obverse. This error means that the design was struck twice, creating an overlap in the images, making the coin unique. These double-struck coins are extremely rare, and even though they may look almost identical to a regular 2021D nickel at first glance, these subtle differences can make a huge difference in value. Now, you may be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare 2021D Jefferson nickels in my possession? Well, don't worry, let me walk you through it. Here's what you need to look for. First, take a close look at Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse side. If you see any signs of a doubling effect, where parts of Jefferson's image are duplicated or appear blurry, then you may have one of these rare coins. Pay special attention to the numbers in the date 2021 and the word Liberty at the top. A double die error often results in a slight doubling or ghosting of these details. Now, let's talk about the big question: why is this coin worth $1.9 million? To understand that, we need to look at the rarity and the demand for these types of coins in the market. Coins with minting errors like double dies are highly sought after by collectors because they're extremely rare. Only a small number of these 2021D Jefferson nickels with the error were released into circulation. And when a coin like this is found, its value skyrockets due to its uniqueness. In fact, the highest known sale of one of these coins reached an astonishing $1.9 million in a private auction. This price point may seem unbelievable, but it's not unheard of in the world of rare coin collecting. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand can turn a humble 5-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar asset. If you think you might have one of these rare 2021D Jefferson nickels or any other coin worth millions, you're probably wondering, how can I sell it for top dollar? First, make sure you have your coin authenticated. You don't want to sell a coin without verifying its authenticity, as it will ensure you get the maximum value. The best way to do this is to take your coin to a professional numismatist or a certified grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the coin for minting errors and assign it a grade based on its condition. Once your coin is graded and authenticated, you can list it for sale through various channels. This could include online marketplaces like eBay, specialized auction houses, or working with a coin dealer who deals in high-value numismatic items. Always remember, selling a rare coin for millions requires time and patience, but with the right steps, you could be holding on to a literal goldmine. Now, if you're serious about coin collecting or investing, this rare 2021D Jefferson nickel is just the tip of the iceberg. There are plenty of other valuable coins out there that could be worth a small fortune. Make sure to check your change and old coin collections for other valuable finds. And remember, it's not just about the old coins, sometimes even recent issues, like this 2021D Jefferson nickel, can hold hidden value. So, what do you think? Could you have one of these rare 2021D Jefferson nickels in your collection? If you find one, make sure you get it authenticated and take the right steps to sell it for top dollar. With patience and knowledge, you could turn a simple nickel into a life-changing amount of money. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new videos. If you have any questions about rare coins or how to get your collection valued, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to help.